Good evening, GMS Vikings. Welcome to Back to School Night 2020. My name is Kathleen Jacobs, and I will be your child's METS math teacher for this year. I am super excited to begin this journey with you this year, and thank you for being here to listen to a little bit of information about our class. In METS Math, we are going to be covering a lot of different topics about math. We will be talking about strategies for multiplication. We will be learning new strategies for subtracting. We have an awesome program called Math 180 that the students will be using. Math 180 has a software component, and the software component is something that the students will be able to do independently from the web page for HMH, which is the software manufacturer. While we're together, we will be going through whole group lessons. Students will be broken up into small groups for working on various topics. Other things that we'll be covering or doing in class, we will have some project-based learning. We'll have a little bit of homework. We'll have some quiz assessments, some larger assessments that the students will be asked to complete as well. Some of the other topics that we will be working on throughout this year are division. We'll be talking about how to write numbers in various forms like expanded form or in word form or in numerical form. We will discover place value, and we'll talk about how place value affects the size of a number. And those are some of the things that we'll be covering in Math 180 this year. Our class will run period 2, 3, or 4, depending on which class your student is enrolled in. So please make sure that you are aware of when their class meets. When they come, one of the things that I will ask them to do is when they sign into the Zoom is to have their camera muted and be ready to participate in class. I will be so happy to see them, and we will work together throughout the class. The way our class will run is as students come in, they'll have a welcome activity that we'll participate in either in the chat or out loud, or sometimes it might be a Google form that they're asked to complete or a page in their workbook. We'll come together to do our whole group lesson. That will be all together, and then we might break apart into small groups or have some rotating groups, some station work. We'll come back together to clear up any questions, and we'll do a summarizer before the students leave for the day. Our class is also lucky enough to have a paraeducator every day to support us, and her name is Miss Lourdes Mendez. Her contact information can be found on our MyMCPS page, and she is an awesome addition to our class and will help your child to learn and to enjoy math along with me. In terms of learning goals for the year, our main goal is to help our students grow in their mathematics skills, identify how math is used in the real world in relevant ways, and to build confidence. We want to help our students not only with their math confidence, but also with their English confidence. So reading, writing, speaking, and listening. We're going to work on all of those areas as well. Some of the things that we'll be learning that we'll be using as learning tools is, of course, MyMCPS. I mentioned the software before, and we'll also be doing a lot of work with Nearpod. So if that is something that you have not investigated yet or seen yet, definitely ask your child how to use Nearpod. It's an interactive way for us to have our math lessons in a virtual setting. On our MyMCS page also, you'll see announcements, and I'll update those every week to make sure that everybody knows what's going on in the class for that week. My contact information is also listed on the MyMCPS under Meet the Teacher. Please know that I will do my very best to respond to your email in 24 hours. Just sometimes there are technology glitches and Wi-Fi problems, but I will definitely reply to your email if you need anything anything, or if your child needs anything, they can send me a message right there on my MCPS in our classroom homepage. If students need help, we also have Wednesday support time. So just to look at the schedule again and check for periods 2, 3, and 4, and then we can arrange meetings with children if they need extra help or if there's something that they're not understanding. So those Wednesday check-in times we will use to accelerate and to enrich and to reassess anything that needs to for our Math 180 class. Homework and assessments will be given on a weekly basis. All of their grades will be in the parent or student view of Synergy. And if you have any questions about that, definitely reach out and let me know. Because it's a lot of new technology for everybody, but we are super excited to implement all of these great new tools. So I really appreciate, again, you stopping by for Back to School Night. It's nice to meet you in a virtual manner. If you have questions or need more information, please reach out and send me an email or have your child send an email. And I look forward to an awesome year of math growth and English improvement and confidence building together. Thanks again for coming. Bye.